The OnePlus 15 just did something wild. They dropped a massive 7300 mAh battery into a flagship phone, a battery bigger than what some tablets use. But here's the twist. OnePlus actually downgraded the cameras this year. So the big question is simple. Did they build the ultimate battery beast? Or did they create a flagship with one major compromise? Let's find out. The biggest story with this phone is clearly the battery. In real-world usage, the OnePlus 15 easily pushes 2.5 days of moderate use without touching a charger. In battery benchmarks, it outlasts the iPhone 17 Pro Max by around 4 hours, and the Samsung S25 Ultra by almost 3. And when it's finally time to charge, the phone goes from 0 to 100% in just 23 minutes thanks to OnePlus 120-watt SuperVOOC charging. Even the wireless charging is fast at 50 watts. This thing charges faster than most people get ready in the morning. Now let's talk about performance and the display. The OnePlus 15 is running the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, and paired with a 165Hz AMOLED screen, everything feels incredibly smooth. Games run well, animations are crisp, and the phone keeps up with anything you throw at it. The only catch is that OnePlus dropped the display resolution from a full 2K panel down to what they now call a 1.5K screen. In everyday use, you won't notice the difference unless you're a pixel-level perfectionist, but on paper it does look like a downgrade. Design-wise, the OnePlus 15 feels like a major refinement. You get a flat display, a flat frame, and a ceramic back finish that feels extremely premium in the hand. The durability story is also impressive. The phone carries IP66, IP68, and even IP69K ratings, meaning it can handle dust, water, and even high-pressure jets better than most phones on the market. Compared to the iPhone 17's titanium design or the S25 Ultra's armor aluminum frame, the OnePlus 15 holds its own surprisingly well. Simple, clean, and well-built. But now we get to the part that people are split on, the camera situation. OnePlus officially ended their partnership with Hasselblad, and the camera system reflects that. The OnePlus 15 still uses a triple 50-megapixel setup, but the results are a step back from what the OnePlus 13 offered. Daytime photos are sharp but sometimes look a bit too processed. Low-light photos take a noticeable hit, especially compared to the iPhone 17 Pro Max or the S25 Ultra. Video quality is decent with good stabilization, but the dynamic range isn't on the same level as its competitors. It's not a bad camera at all, but if camera performance is your number one priority, this phone isn't the champion. Software is where things get fun again. OxygenOS 16 running on Android 16 feels fast, clean, and incredibly smooth. You get new AI features like smart suggestions, AI-powered photo cleanup, and improved voice-to-text. There's very little bloatware, and the phone still keeps that classic OxygenOS speed that longtime OnePlus fans love. Add long-term software updates on top of that, and the experience is very polished. Now let's talk price and value. The OnePlus 15 sits in the $899 to $999 range, making it noticeably cheaper than the iPhone 17 Pro Max and the Samsung S25 Ultra. And that's where the value becomes clear. If what you care about is battery life, fast charging, clean software, and flagship-level speed without crossing the $1,200 price point, the OnePlus 15 absolutely delivers. But if you care mainly about camera performance, the iPhone 17 Pro Max or the Samsung S25 Ultra will easily give you better results. So here's the verdict. The OnePlus 15 is not perfect. The camera downgrade is real, and the drop in resolution might bother some spec enthusiasts. But if battery life is your priority, and you want insane charging speed, excellent performance, and a premium design at a more reasonable price, the OnePlus 15 might just be the phone that changes your mind about OnePlus. The question now is simple. What matters more to you, battery or camera? Let me know in the comments.